The question is, what kind of explanation are you searching for when you ask this why question? Why does it work as it does? Now here Aristotle thinks that lots of philosophers have been too simple because they fail to notice how many different ways we ask and answer these why questions. And he wants to say that there's not just one kind of explanation that's useful here, but in fact an open-ended list, but at any rate at least 4 types seem to him to be quite important. Now these are, of course, the famous 4 causes. We hear about Aristotle's 4 causes. I think it's important to say that those are really 4 kinds of explanations that
there are
we
4
give.
because.
4 because, yes, that's good.
Yes.
4 kinds of answers to why questions. And of course they're called the material cause, and here the material form of explanation says, say we take the question, why does a tree grow as it does? Well, the material explanation will say, the tree grows as it does because it's made of such and such materials. Now that form of explanation is very useful and interesting, but we can already guess that Aristotle is going to think it can't do the work alone without this other kind of explanation, which he calls the formal explanation, that says the tree grows as it does because it's structured in such and such a way. That is its form. So you see here the link with the metaphysical arguments. Then there's a third kind called the efficient cause or efficient explanation, which says the tree grows as it does because various things from the environment push it in certain ways, perhaps the incoming materials or the earth and so on, push it from behind in such and such ways. Then the last one, which I think has been the most misunderstood one, is the one that he calls the final cause, and which we often call the teleological form of explanation, because it refers to an end or telos towards which the thing moves. Now this says the tree grows as it does for the sake of becoming a certain sort of mature tree. In other words, things in nature are always moving towards the flourishing of their adult condition. Now,
there's a mystical or magical element in that doesn't appear in any of the others, or there seems to be.
Well, see, that I want to say that's a misunderstanding too. First of all, Aristotle's not saying that there's anything magical out there in the future that goes down and pulls the tree towards its future form, as it were, from the future, exerting a causal pull from the future. No, it's all quite natural. It's happening within the tree itself. It's a way of talking about the plastic and resourceful behavior of living things. It's a way of offering a unified account of the way that things like trees, in a variety of different natural circumstances, always move in the way that promotes their continued life and their development towards their mature form. So you see, it's saying that in a variety of different climates and weathers, the tree will always move towards the sun, and its roots will go towards water and the source of nourishment. And that's a perfectly general explanation which will give us a way of understanding the variety of the different things that the tree does. So you see, in that there's nothing supernatural. There also isn't anything that refers to powers of mind or desire inside the tree itself. It's just a way of talking about the resourcefulness of natural movement.
Now,